So the other day I was scrolling on event labs in Forza Horizon 6 and I came across this. The F1 Albert Park circuit with a 1-to-1 scale. And I want to see how true that is. So we're going to do that by testing 3 things. The realism, the accuracy, which isn't realism, and the fun. So let's get right into it. So starting off with the realism, this is going to go across a few categories. First off, the length of the full track. So the official Albert Park circuit is about 5.2 kilometers, and in this game, it is about 5 kilometers per lap, which is pretty much accurate. So for the next part of realism, I'm just going to show you side-by-side pictures from the track to real life, and let me know in the comments below whether you think it's accurate. Turns 1 and 2, turn 3, turn 6 and 7, turn 13. So now moving on, we've got accuracy. And you might be thinking, isn't that the same as realism? And no, it's not. It kind of is, but for this, I'm going to do this in terms of lap times. So the supercars pole time at the 2026 Australian Grand Prix was by Clay Osborne, and I think he was in the Porsche 911 GT3 RS from 2019. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm going to try and match his lap time with this car in Forza to see if it's accurate. So let's see if we can get, I believe it was around a 148.3. The time will be shown on screen. If I am like way off, then I'm going to change my tune. So we're approaching the end of the lap and we are at about a 1 minute 10 now. I don't know how much time it's going to take to get to the finish line, but hopefully it's accurate.
It might be super slow because, I won't drive these cars.
But the time that I'm looking at now, it's seeming pretty realistic to real life. A 1 minute 33 as we are onto the final stretch. We could get very close to this time. And to the line, it is a 1 minute 46.228. So extremely accurate to real life. I don't know if I'm using the right car, but that's a pass on the accuracy test. So finally we got the fun factor. So I'm going to do 5 hot laps, and I'm going to do a 5-lap race with the AI, just to see how fun it is to race and just drive around on the track. And to add a little bit of a level to it, I'm going to go in the car that's most similar to an F1 car, which is the Adam Ariel, and hopefully it's pretty similar. And there's no way we're going to be able to beat the pole time, but I'm just going to see how fast I can go. So my first lap is a 1:33.3, far off the actual pole time, but obviously this car is much slower. So second lap a bit quicker at 1:31.7. Fourth lap is an improvement at 1:29.9. Final lap now. Okay, final lap, let's see what the time is. Can we beat our personal best? We can, a 1:28.6 I believe. But let's get into the 5-lap race. So I just realized you can't actually go against the AI on the track, which definitely gives it minus points. But overall, the fun, it is a very fun track to drive on. I had a really good time driving on it. It felt like F1, but also it was nice having a new game to drive on. So for the fun, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. And overall, the track is quite amazing actually. Very similar to real life. And the timing is quite accurate. So overall, I'm going to give the track a 8.8 out of 10. A few minus points since you can't race the AI on it, but overall it's still an amazing track. But that's all from me today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.